welcome to another beautiful and exciting edition of Entrepreneur here on View Radio. Like I will always say, I feel excited, I feel glad to know that you are always with me on this journey, that I am not left alone. And I must say to you, thank you for always you thank you for taking us as your number one online radio with a difference. Thank you for always subscribing, thank you for always viewing, thank you for always commenting, and thank you for always sharing. We are not taking it for granted. It's a beautiful Thursday, Tuesday evening in the city of Lagos, on the studio of View Radio, your number one online radio with a difference. And I remain your one and elegant host, Madam Chi. Of course, when I sit here, you know what we do? We give it to you the way you really want it, and it's the entrepreneur here. We share ideas, we share opinion. Nobody is an island. We are all product of relationship and product of influence. So we share ideas. You share your thought with us, share what you think, what you feel, and ideas that people in the world of business can actually apply to their business, either growing business or a startup, that will be able to give them a positive result. Okay, so we are all here to watch each other's back, we are all here to look out for each other, we are all here to know that every other person is doing pretty well. All right, I'll be going on a quick break, and when I get back from this break, I want to tell you what we'll be discussing today. We'll be talking about branding. So many of us have neglected the place of branding, thinking that if I like, I can brand my business. If I like, I don't brand it. It doesn't mean no. Don't neglect the place of branding, and this is what we'll be talking about when we get back from this quick break. Don't go nowhere. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if it's your first time. Click on the subscribe button and like, and then share. Also, we'll be right back after this time out. Don't touch the dial. Okay, welcome back. You are just joining us. It's the Entrepreneur here on View Radio, your number one online radio, of course, that is with a difference. What is your business like that you're not giving it the visibility that your business needs to get? Why? How do you intend to grow your business without the visibility that your business actually need for it to have wings and fly and soar like an eagle? Okay, and today we will be looking at branding. Yes, branding. That is our focus for today. It's branding. What is branding? We'll be looking at branding. We'll be looking at so many things. Branding is a process of creating a distinct identity for a business in the mind of your target audience. Branding is the process of creating a distinct identity for your business in the mind of your targeted audience and your consumers. Either you're a producer, in the mind of your consumers. At the most basic level, branding is made up of a company's logo, visual design, mission statement, and tone of voice. These are the things that make up branding. So when we talk about branding, don't just think it's just what am I branding? My business is just a little, I'm just starting up. No, all of these things are what makes up your brand. Okay, your logo, your visual design, your mission statement, and the tone of your business. All of this make up your branding. Okay, they give your business the beauty that it actually needs. All right, all of this give your business the beauty that it actually needs to be able to make it in the global market. Okay, when we talk about branding, after establishing your brand, okay, when we talk about branding, we're talking about You bringing out, what do you have in mind before you start up that business? What do you see? What are you seeing about the business? What is your mind from the onset of the business? What is your mind like? Branding is a process of creating a strong positive perception of a business or a company, its products, its services, in the heart of its customers. All right, creating a positive, creating a strong, creating a compromising vision that in the heart of your customers. That is what branding is. Effective branding helps company differentiate themselves from the other competitors. That is what effective branding does for you. When you're branding and your branding is effective, it gives your customers this sense of, if not him, then it's not him. If it's not View Radio, it can't be anything like it. All right, so that is what we are talking about. So when we talk about branding, after you brand it, what are the things, or what are the areas that one needs to brand? What are the areas that one needs to brand? And this is where most of us are always overlooking: online branding. Online branding refers to the way in which a company positions itself in the marketplace. Online branding, online presence, it's very important. Give your brand, give your business the visibility that your business needs. Online branding refers to the way in which a company positions itself in the marketplace, using, like, for instance, your website, social media platforms, and anything that takes place on the internet. Go make use of the internet. Anything that takes place on the internet. With this in mind, your online branding effort must be consistent and in line with your brand identity, in line with what your brand is known for. Online branding may also be referred to a digital branding or internet branding. Online branding is very, very important. Let it be visible. Let them see it. Let them understand it. So if you're looking at branding, then you must be looking at your online branding. I want to go on a quick break. On when I get back, all right, join us on the conversation on YouTube at View Radio. You can also watch our shorts on Instagram at View Radio _. Like, share, and drop your comment. You can also call in the studio line to drop your comment, to drop your suggestion, to drop your opinion on 08022414183. We'll be right back after the quick and short break. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Maybe you're just joining us. It's the entrepreneur here on View Radio, your number one online radio with a difference. Of course, it's that radio that is far beyond your view. We are already into the show. Maybe you're just joining us, and today we are talking about branding. Okay, we're talking about branding. Okay, branding is the establishment of an emotional connection to your audience, as well as a way to define who you are, what you do to your customers. That is what branding is. you see me, you see my brand, you know what exactly I am into. Is establishing an emotional connection to your audience, as well as a way to define who you are and what you do to your customers, and what you do to your audience, and what you do to your consumers. So branding is another medium of expressing, of telling the story of your business. Branding is another way of telling the story, of telling people who you are, what you do, what you represent to your audience, or to the people, or to your customers, or to your targeted customer. It might not be the ones you have immediately, maybe your targeted customers. All right. Branding is a way to communicate your image. Your image, what you represent. I've said that is a way of communicating your image to your customers. That is what branding is. Business branding is creating a comprehensive message for your company, entity, and its product, its service, using your name, using the logo, and also using a slogan. View Radio, radio beyond your view. You get that? View Radio, radio beyond your view. So that is what branding entails. That is what branding is all about. Branding is what comes to the mind when existing or potential customer think of you, your brand. When you talk about View Radio, you see the I logo in there. So whenever you hear View Radio, whoever have heard about it will always know that there is a logo and is an I that is viewing, that is watching, that is seen all over the world. That is what we are talking about. So it is what comes to the mind of either your existing customer or your potential customer when they think of you. Your brand, what you've known for, what they've known you for, is what comes to their mind each time they think about you. So that is what we're talking about, branding. In branding, your message needs to be communicated clearly to those specific customers or people, because they are the one who will take action when they believe in what you do and what you stand for. So you need to communicate your message. The message of your brand needs to be communicated clearly to your audience, because they are the one that will take actions. And again, we need to take cognizance of referral. Yes, referral. People refer people to you because of what you stand for. People refer people to you because of how important, or how clear, or how positive, or how glaring they can see your brand. So they refer people to you. So when we're talking about branding, we should not neglect it at all. Like, it should be what we'll be craving and eagering to do, like, at all time. It's damn very important that we always look at branding our products, our goods, and our services. All right. So after establishing your brand, you need to devise a brand strategy. When you've established a brand, then you need to define or devise a brand strategy. A brand strategy identifies the goals for your brand, as well as how to best accomplish them using the various components of your brand. So this brand strategy it identifies the goals of your brand and the best way to get them achieved, to get things done. So that is what it do. So in various components of your brand, like including the logo, the language, the trademark, the brand standard, and all of that. So identifying component brand strategy must contain a lot, and that a lot is what I'll because of our time, I'll be talking about five important components that your brand strategy must contain. Five important components that your brand strategy must contain. Firstly, each time I can't sit here and host this entrepreneur without also talking about this. the purpose. Define the purpose of your business or company vision. Define the purpose. What does it stand for? Why are we in existence? Why are we doing this? Why am I producing this? Why am I into this? So define the purpose of the business or your vision. Define it. Let it be clear, let it be seen, let it be visible. And another one is consistency. So many of us, we are in the business and we are off and on. Off and on in the business is killing. Like, it is really, really killing. When you're in a business and all you do, you're here today and tomorrow you're nowhere to be found. You can imagine opening your shop for maybe a whole week, and I have interest on what you're selling. Probably I'm waiting for to get paid. Maybe I'm a salary earner. I'm waiting to get paid. Then I will come patronize because you have what I need. And then the next week you're not there. 2 weeks later you're not there. You are not consistent. That potential client, that potential audience, that potential customer, you have lost that person. Imagine that person is trying to refer you to someone else. How possible is that? It won't be possible again. He or she cannot refer you because you are not consistent. They say consistency is the soul of business. 100%. Yes. Consistency is the soul of business. Ensure a smooth and continuous representation of your brand. Consistency. Ensure it. You have established it. You have opened up a shop. You are online. What will you be doing without you posting your products? Without you posting your goods? Without you telling people what you stand for? So consistency is the soul of business. Ensure a smooth and continuous representation of your brand, like at all time. And the next one I'll be talking about is emotions. So many of us, this outburst of wrath have always been the problem we have with our clients, with our customers. Okay, with those potential clients you have, or even the existing ones already. So when we talk about emotions, it's very key when you're branding. So these are also the components you need to look out for. You need to strategize a means, devise a means of not falling victim of your emotion. What is the tone of voice for your brand? Are you the kind of, please, I don't care, how much are you buying, how many goods do you actually want to order? Do you want to clear the goods? Probably because a client price you down. No. What is the tune of your brand? What is the tune of your business? What is the voice of your business? How do you sound? When customers approach you, how do you sound? When customers come to you, how do you attend to them? How do you communicate with them? Emotions. Your emotion. What is the tone of voice for your brand? How should your brand convey a complex expression of consciousness and behavior? How do you communicate to people? Communication is key when we are talking about I want to brand, I want to do business, I want to know what business is all about. Then you must control or subject your emotions. The thing is that they say customers are always right. Yes, they are always right, because they are patronizing you, for crying out loud. You're not the only one into that kind of business. So anyone that comes your door, anyone that comes your way, anyone that comes close to you to patronize you, please give them a kudos. Give them a kudos, because they can actually go to thousands of places where that same goods and services are being rendered, but they choose you. So please save them some slack, appreciate them. All right, so your emotions. And the next one is flexibility. Don't be a rigid business person. Rigidity is killing. Be flexible. Flexibility. Identify how and when to turn or twist if necessary. Identify. No, don't be the head high not customer, rather head high business owner that says, if not this, it can't be this. I said this and no more. No, no, no. Learn to be flexible in the place of business. Learn to turn, learn to twist if need be. If necessary, then you must do that. I am telling you. And do it and watch the magic happens. Do it and watch the magic. Watch the magic and you come back thanking me later. Alright, the last one we'll be looking at is loyalty. Learn and always recognize and appreciate your loyal customers. See, okay, I have a particular plug or a particular vendor I always buy some certain things from. And one beautiful thing about this person is each time I patronizes them, they can't let me go without a gift additional something. Yes, similar thing happened that someone just seen a deal with someone, and I said I want to add something to it, just to appreciate the person, to make the person feel wow, then I must come back again. Don't just want all for yourself. You want all for yourself, you want to eat all for yourself. No. Loyalty. Learn and always recognize and appreciate your loyal customers, those people that keep coming back to you. Learn to appreciate them, even if they are coming for the very first time. Please learn to appreciate them. You know why? Because they are the one that will refer you to some other people. So we are talking about referral here. They are the one that will also refer you to some other people. So we've talked about purpose, we've talked about consistency, which is the soul of business. We've talked about emotions, flexibility, and loyalty. And we'll be going on a very, very quick break. When I get back from that break, of course, you know what it is. We'll go. I have few comments here already. I will take the comments and then we will round up for the show. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for always sticking right there. Thank you. I truly and really appreciate it. I am not taking this for granted. Like I will always say, thank you very much. I feel excited to always know that you will not let me alone in this journey, that you are always with me. And it's the entrepreneur that we are still on today on View Radio, and we are talking about branding. And I want us to also look at things that business branding does for us. Okay, they help the business branding render for us, or how does business branding help us, or how does it add to us, or how does it improve our business? Okay, business branding makes you stand out from your competitors. That is it. That's why I say, if it's not View Radio, it can't be View Radio. It can't even be anything that look close to it. No, it can't. If it's not View Radio, then it's not View Radio. Okay, if it's not View Radio, then it's not View Radio. So business branding helps you target the right customers or audience. That's another thing. Business branding helps you target the right customers or the right audience. That you know your targeted audience. You know, people you're looking at, if it's a particular age range, if it's a particular gender, if it's a particular race, if it's about a skin care, maybe a particular skin tone, you actually know your audience. You actually know who you are targeted. That is what business branding helps you to achieve. And business branding helps you communicate your story consistently. Okay, it makes you communicate your story consistently. It makes you communicate your story freely. It makes you communicate your story simply. It makes you communicate your story stress freely, because when they see your brand, of course they know what your brand stands for. They know what you represent. That is what it is. And the last one, business branding gives you personality. It gives you personality. Among the crowd, your personality speaks volume. Among the crowd, you are standing up there. Among the crowd, you know what you're standing for, though you're not going to fall for anything. All right, that is what business branding does for us. Among the crowd, I am there. It's just me, Madam Chi. Among the crowd, we are View Radio, fast rising internet radio station. That is what it is. Your personality will be distinct. Your personality will stand out. Your personality will be visible. All right, I have a message. Let me take a few messages because of our time. All right, I have this from, Kemi said, good evening, View Radio. Thank you, Madam Chief, for that. That's on WhatsApp. And she said, this is a beautiful thing. Everybody needs to brand their product. Most of us believe that my business is small, but no business is small. The earlier you start branding, the better. And this is coming from Kemi. Thank you very much, Kemi, for that. The earlier you start branding, the better for you. I have this from Joseph. He said, good evening, Madam Chief. It's been a while. Good to see you again. Good to see you, Joseph. Thank you very much for connecting. And he says, we are so scared of dabbling into online branding because businesses today have shifted from the physical places to online. Anything you're doing that is not online, then you are outdated. That is it. Thank you, Joseph. And I have this from Chinwe. He said, good evening. I love what I'm hearing. More grace, ma. All right. Thank you, Chinwe, for that. The last one, please, because of our time, is coming from Moses. He said, good evening. And this is really what I really want to hear. When we talk about business, you can't take away branding, because branding is key if your business must be distinguished among every other business. God bless you, Radio. God bless Nigeria. Is a new dawn. I pray it pay us all. Amen. Moses, thank you very much. It's a new dawn. We all pray that it pays us well. And this is where we'll be drawing the curtain for today. We'll be doing this again next week, Tuesday. Don't forget, you can keep your comments coming. Just drop your thoughts, drop your question, drop your opinion. All of them will be addressed. Don't forget, if this is your first time to come into this channel, please hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. Share. Drop your comment and then click the like button as well, and like all our shows. You can also go to Instagram and follow us on Instagram at View Radio. Go to Facebook, follow us on Facebook, View Radio. All right, thank you very much. We are open for everything good. Thank you, and do have a splendid evening. See you. Bye-bye.